Well, this is the corner of the Allen field. It's just over 5 acres. It measures about 5.1 acres. And it looks great. Last year, I made a point of segregating the harvest of this field from the rest of the farm, because this field's always been a real high yield field, and I wanted to see what it had done. And it turned out to be 60 bushels to the acre. And I think it's actually going to hit 70 this year. Got that fertilizer in there. Plants are in great shape. They're starting to flower. Like I said, I got 2 inches of rain here today, so there's some standing water down here at this end. But let's see if I can walk over here without stepping in the pond. Okay, this in the early stages right there is flower. They're cute little purple flowers, but this is very early stages of flowering on this plant I'm looking at right here. With all this water that we've had, it's going to be nice, because I've noticed in my 18 years of planting beans, probably the most critical stage on soybeans affecting the yield is how much water have these plants got available to them during the flowering stage. Makes a big difference. The more flowers that to get to actually turn into pods, the more pods you got. The more pods you got, the more beans you got. But feels gorgeous. I think I see 2 water hemps over there, but I'm not sure. I'll get over there and look at them in a little bit. This is waterway meadow strip here, and that field right there, it doesn't have a name, but it's beautiful. It's always been a high producer too. Last year it was a little thin though, but I got really good feeling for it this year. And that one over there, I've already commented, that's the first year I've actually had that field produced like that. Tickled to death with it. But this right here, Allen field, I'm thinking it's going to be something fantastic this year. It sure was a blessing from God to get all that rain in here and save this crop, because it was in a pitiful shape. This is long-time subscribers remember when I brought this thing back to life. I hadn't ridden it in a long time. It's about 3 years it's sat in the shop. Carburetor was gunked up on it. Tackled it, figured it out, did a 100% carburetor rebuild on it. Got my Honda Foreman back. 1999 year model. I bought it brand new, gave it to myself as a toy in October of '99. Had some problems with trespassers. There were little rich kids in a little rich kid neighborhood that's about 3/4 of a mile around that way. Thought they were going to come over here and ride motorcycles and tear this place up. They sure had some surprised looks on their faces when they looked back, and 3 foot behind them, right behind them, here was this old man on this 450cc motor, high torque, high output motor, right there just smiling at them, saying, "Yeah, thank you for leading me right back to where you live, boy, so I can have a talk with your daddy tonight." But don't ever try to chase them on a pickup truck. They'll make a fool out of you. Okay, I thought that was water hemp, but it's not. It's just a plant that got up ahead of everybody else. Yeah, that water hemp worked me over so bad last 3 years. It's enemy number 1 in my book. Let's see what's going on right here in these plants. Well, very early stages of flowering. See a little bit of burnt morning glory down in here. Yep. But at least it's not up on top of the plants, running across the field, choking them down. But I do see a little bit of morning glory. I'll probably come back out here with the backpack sprayer and go after that. But let's see, the best way to give you an idea about the height of these things is get back here. And, well, not quite 3 foot. Fire ant mound. Sure glad I didn't step in it. A little bit of water. Now, this right here, up to this point, right there. Okay, from here over is cousin and I planted. It's almost a week, about a week and a half in front of the rest of the field. I had to come back and do this later. The pre-emergent worked great on that. This, I didn't get rain on it. The pre-emergent did not work. But if you look down through here, I don't know, the sun may be messing this up because I'm looking due west. And I'd say 6 inches difference in height. The water came back, praise God, and this side of the field took off. Now, I got some bare spots where things just didn't come up, and we'll ride on across that and let you get a look at that too. But it's filled in nicely. Deer fly, get away from me. Well, next day, let's see, day's Monday. The next days I got off to actually get some work done here on the farm is Thursday and Friday of this week. And I'm going to limb that pine clump nest right there. It's getting where I can't get between the field and that clump of pine trees. I'm just going to knock the limbs off up about 7 foot high. I'm getting tired of getting swiped in the face with them. And that's definitely a project on the to-do list. But I'm really thinking this field's going to do 70. I'm really thinking it's going to do better than it did last year. The fertilizer is really showing me something. Everybody, thanks for watching. been soybean farmer out riding around on the Allen field. And I tell you what, we'll ride down to the other side and look back this way without that sun in our face. See what we get down there. Hold on, I'll be right back.